Emily's art gallery visit. 1. A day of adventure. One Saturday morning, Emily sat at the kitchen table with her family, eating breakfast. It was a calm and sunny day, perfect for an adventure. "Do you have any plans for today?" her dad, John, asked as he poured himself a cup of coffee. Emily shook her head. "Not really. I was thinking of drawing or maybe painting, but I don't know what to draw." Her mom, Emily Sr., smiled and said, "Why don't we do something fun and inspiring today? How about we visit the new art gallery downtown? They're having a special exhibition of modern art." Emily's eyes lit up. She loved drawing and painting, but she had never been to an art gallery before. "That sounds amazing. Can we really go?" Emily asked, excited. "Of course," her dad said, smiling. "It's a great way to spend the day. You might even get some new ideas for your drawings." 2. Arriving at the art gallery. After breakfast, Emily and her parents got ready and drove to the downtown art gallery. When they arrived, Emily was amazed at how big and modern the building looked. The walls were made of glass, and large banners hung outside, announcing the special exhibition. "Wow, this place looks so cool," Emily said as they walked inside. The gallery's entrance was spacious, with high ceilings and a lot of natural light coming in from the windows. A friendly guide greeted them at the door and handed them a map of the gallery. "The modern art exhibition is on the second floor," the guide said. "Enjoy your visit." Emily thanked the guide, and they headed toward the stairs. She couldn't wait to see the art and explore the gallery. 3. Exploring the art. As they entered the exhibition hall on the second floor, Emily was amazed by all the different kinds of art on display. There were paintings, sculptures, and even digital art on large screens. "Look at this," Emily said, pointing to a large painting filled with bright colors and abstract shapes. "It's so interesting. I wonder what the artist was thinking when they made it." Her mom smiled. "That's the fun part about art. Everyone can see something different in a painting. What do you think it means?" Emily stared at the painting for a moment. "I think it looks like a big explosion of ideas, like the artist wanted to show how creativity works in their mind." Her dad nodded. "That's a great way to look at it. Art lets us use our imagination." They continued walking through the gallery, stopping to admire sculptures made of metal and glass. One sculpture was of a tree, but instead of leaves, it had pieces of colorful glass hanging from the branches. "This one's so beautiful," Emily said softly. "It's like the tree is made of rainbows." 4. The interactive room. As they explored more of the gallery, Emily's mom noticed a sign that read "Interactive Art Room." "Let's check this out," she suggested. "It looks like a room where you can create your own art." They walked into the interactive room, and Emily's eyes widened. There were large tables covered with art supplies, paints, brushes, markers, and even clay. People were sitting at the tables, creating their own art inspired by what they had seen in the gallery. "This is perfect," Emily said, excited. "I can try drawing something based on the art we've seen today." She sat down at one of the tables, picked up a sketchbook, and began drawing. She remembered the abstract painting with bright colors and the glass tree sculpture, and she started to mix those ideas into her own drawing. As she worked, her mom and dad joined in too, creating their own small art pieces. The room was filled with the sound of quiet conversation and the soft rustling of paper as everyone focused on their artwork. 5. Meeting an artist. While they were working on their art, a woman came into the interactive room carrying a palette of paints. She had a kind smile and wore a colorful scarf around her neck. "Hello, everyone," she said, addressing the group. "My name is Clara, and I'm one of the artists featured in the gallery's exhibition. I thought I'd come by and see what kind of art you're all making today." Emily looked up, her eyes wide with excitement. "You're an artist? That's so cool. I love your exhibition." Clara smiled. "Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. What are you working on?" Emily showed her the drawing she had been working on, a colorful, abstract design inspired by the painting and sculpture she had seen earlier. "That's wonderful," Clara said. "You have a great sense of color and creativity. Art is all about expressing what you feel inside, and I can see you're doing just that." Emily beamed with pride. "Do you have any advice for someone who wants to get better at art?" Clara thought for a moment. "The best advice I can give is to practice often and never be afraid to try new things. Experiment with different styles, colors, and materials. And most importantly, have fun with it." Emily nodded, feeling inspired. "Thank you. I'll definitely keep practicing." 6. Finding inspiration. After meeting Clara, Emily felt even more excited about art. She spent a little more time in the interactive room, adding final details to her drawing. When she was done, she looked at her finished piece, a mix of bright colors and shapes that reminded her of everything she had seen in the gallery. "This was so much fun," Emily said as they left the interactive room. "I feel like I learned a lot just by looking at all the different types of art." Her mom nodded. "Art galleries are great for finding inspiration. You get to see how different artists express their ideas and emotions." As they walked through the final part of the exhibition, Emily noticed a large painting near the exit. It was a beautiful landscape of rolling hills and a sunset sky filled with shades of orange and pink. "I think I want to paint something like that next," Emily said. "It's so peaceful and calming." Her dad smiled. "That sounds like a great idea. We can go to the park next weekend, and you can paint the scenery." 7. A new passion. After their visit to the art gallery, Emily couldn't stop thinking about everything she had seen and learned. When they got home, she immediately went to her room and started drawing more ideas, filling her sketchbook with new designs and inspirations. "I think visiting the art gallery was one of the best days ever," Emily said to her parents that evening. "I feel like I have so many new ideas now." Her mom smiled. "I'm glad you enjoyed it. Art is a wonderful way to express yourself, and you have a lot of creativity inside you." From that day on, Emily made it a habit to visit the art gallery whenever she needed new inspiration. She also practiced her drawing and painting regularly, experimenting with different styles and techniques, just as Clara had advised. Visiting the gallery had opened up a new world for Emily, and she knew that art would always be an important part of her life.